Saber-tooth long tigers, bitch.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Saber-tooth Lawn Tigers here. After the little bit disappointing time at the track, we gotta do some stuff to this Honda. So we got some things. Let me show you. It's over here. Ooh-wee. Would you look at that? Okay, it's not that exciting. Not a VTEC, but it is a B18 out of a LS Integra. Let's see, the Honda right now has got a D16 Y7 with a good 100 horsepower. This guy here, it's got a nice 140 something, 147 or something like that. So should make a good bit quicker. So we're gonna do a nice low buck build with this. So I got this, and I got transmission for 300 bucks. So hopefully that works out good for the car. But hopefully it works. As you can see, it's been sitting a little bit, but inside it looks nice. It's all clean. Turns over. I put oil down the cylinders. And right now, just cleaning out the engine here. I want to paint it, make it look a little nice. So we got the intake over here. It's got the fucking wop wop, so right on. Yeah, let me show you transmission. Okay, here's transmission. See, it used to look like the engine, but I gave it a quick little wire wheel, a little clear coat. Yeah, I don't want it to look too fancy, but I like it looks kind of shiny. Well, that's cool. Yeah, show you that all made it up soon, hopefully. Okay, I really shouldn't have said the next time you'd see this was when it's all made it up. So I got a few things I want to do. But first of all, I just wire wheeled all this. Basically, I didn't spend a crazy amount of time. I wanted to tape up where the numbers are. And I'm going to do it a little better in behind here once I take that off. But yeah, I want to see if I have enough paint, if that'll work. I know I should do in there too, but also, I didn't hear this engine running, so I'm not going to spend a crap load of time on it. I just hate when I put it in and then it looks like shit after. Then I want to just take it back out. But I'll also, I think, clean up the intake. I'll probably put a new gasket on, but clean that all up nice. And also for this, I should say, need a distributor. I have one for a 94, but my car's 96, so I think I need a 96. Need a computer for a 96, and then I need the 2 transmission mounts to fit it into a EK, well, EJ, EK, whatever. Yeah. Oh, and sorry, clutch. There's no clutch. But yeah, show you guys when I paint it. Gotta make it a little interesting, so I'm not painting it black or gray or anything like that. Alright, well, what do you think about that? It's old school Buick engine color there. Thought it was gonna be a little bit more minty, but it's kind of like looks like an old diesel. Whatever, I like it. Looks cool. Alright, so the day's finally come to swap the engine in the Hackura. See, I got the bumper cover off already. Got the old little D16 just chilling, draining the coolant. See, it's a nice engine. I'm going to keep the engine. The transmission is probably bad, so I'm not going to keep that. But I think this engine would be good to put in a clean shell at some point. This one's not very clean, but works. But anyways, just checking out all the bolts, spraying penetrating fluid on them, seeing what I gotta take off. This guy looks like it's gonna be a prick, but what can you do? I just see an oil in there, but that might have been in there already. But yeah, so hopefully a couple hours we'll have some B18 goodness in here, but we'll see. Anyways, I'll update you. Nicer. Stuff got pretty busy last night, and we just didn't end up making a video, but we got the engine in the car. Here it is. Got her sitting in there nice. Yeah. Okay, so I thought I'd show you what I'm doing in here too. I'm just putting in the new computer, which is a let's see, no, P75. That's all upside down. P75 from a standard RS LS Integra. So it should be, well, it's the same as the engine, but the engine's the 94 and that's 96 like the car. You want to have the same ECU as the car when you swap it, then it works out. Well, in the engine case you have to change some sensors and stuff, but works out better with your car. That's what I mean. But yeah, I just found I had to take these little rubber guys, put them on this side, and stick them on there, and they fit up into the little thing there. Alright then, so I got that in there. It just has one little bolt right there, and then slides in with the rubber mounts in the back. Got Andrew changing out the injectors here. I noticed when I put the wiring harness on that obviously the injectors were for the OBD1 as well. So they did not plug on. Where did I put them? What did I do with the old ones?
Old what?
Injectors.
Oh, they're under the chair.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See that little weird square plug. But anyways, found some. Also found this, which I have to clean up and weld to a cat, and then we'll be good for missions. Found a clutch line from a Civic that was nice because I was being lazy. I got a exhaust gasket. Also got the injectors from 99 or something. And yeah, so just wanted to show you that. Oh, and also where'd the airbox go? Oh, kind of hard to see here, but got CRV airbox, so should look nice and stock. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Okay, so we just noticed a little tidbit here I thought I'd make note of. If you happen to have the older model B18 here, with this, the injector has a little stud there, and it's got a step on it. The middle one does not, but the outer two have little steps on it. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to drill out these guys, not the middle one, but the two outer ones. What we used was a, what do we got here, is a 9/32 drill bit. We just drilled it out, and nice and easy. Make sure it's straight, and it fits on pretty good. And then as we're fitting it on, you may already know this, but we thought we'd make a little pointer of it. A little rubber O-ring that goes in the ejector hole. We noted it's easier if you put the rubber O-ring on the intake first instead of on the injector, and then it fits on nicely.
Yeah.
So I should note the rail is from a later 90s Integra.
Yeah, and that fits on perfect.
Yeah, and it fits on.
Are these the nuts?
Mint jelly, yeah, the nuts there. Alright.
Got the header on there. That's all nice. Supposedly this is from a GSR, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I just put it, well, actually I didn't even put it on, so I put the starter on to stole the bolts from the old one. Hopefully that worked. It's kind of crusty. Yeah, I know my engine mounts are terrible, but we'll buy some proper ones once we make sure this thing works. Got some pigtails for the new plugs I got to wire on. We did get bracket for throttle cable. I'm going to weld up something so it works. And oh yeah, I got the clutch slave cylinder and new line, which is good because that was all screwed up on my car. I don't know if I said, but we did put a new pilot bearing and throat bearing and clutch in this, and pressure plate. So that's nice. Oh yeah, and also got the shifter in. So I'll show you that. I have no idea what brand, but supposedly this short throw is a lot better. Only a little bit of play. That might even be just a little bit of play when it's in gear. But that's nice. My old one was ridiculous. It's like my wagon in neutral when it's in gear. That's crazy, but whatever. Cool. So, little update. Second attempt to crank it.
Yeah.
The starter wasn't getting a good connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just crank.
Try and give you the first startup, but when we just turned the key on to try it, it fired right up. And it made a funny little sound. We thought it was messed up, but it turns out it wasn't. She works pretty good. Of course, wide open exhaust at the moment, but just open header.
Have to attach the exhaust, but we had to fire it up like that.
Yeah. This is one happy guy here, though.
Yeah, other than the alternator, but we'll see.
Well, that's what we found out. That funny little squeaky sound we were hearing when we were cranking it last time. Turns out the alternator is seized. So we either got to take that apart and see what's wrong with it, or replace it with another one. Yeah. But yeah, she's good.
Alright, as you see, it's outside finally. Actually went for a nice little ride in it. We went to the junkyard this morning, got an alternator. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Got an alternator. It's actually for a 96, so plugged in. I didn't have to change the plug. And then we got rad hoses. Oh, Dina! Sorry, bad dog. Okay, dog's just trying to go through the windows to get at other dogs. But yeah, got the rad hose on. The Integra rad hose is a little small, or a little big, so I had to clamp on. I put on 2 clamps just to be paranoid, but yeah, it works quite good. Right now it does not idle because I don't have the idle air control hooked up. So that's just what I'm about to see about. But yeah, I thought you'd like to see it. Kind of half apart. No bumper on it and stuff. Yeah. Definitely a good bit quicker now. Alright, so I got the Hackura all together. Just a couple little things are problems right now. Like the IAC plug is wrong. I need to get OBD2, IAC, you know, whatever the fuck you call whole thing, and then bolt that onto here. But so far so good. So I just kind of jacked the idle up. Doesn't idle perfect. Check engine lights on. That's going to be on too for a bit because I noticed this doesn't have any crank position sensor. So for some reason that's gone. Maybe it's a JDM engine. Not too sure. We'll see. But anyways, thought I'd take you for a spin in the Hackura. I get Andrew to hold the camera. Like hop in.
Right.
We'll go for a little rip. Wires are just stay. It's quite quiet. Not very loud at all. Almost seems quieter.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's because of training.
Yeah, the training was off before.
Yeah. You can hear it kind of, the idle's a little bit rough.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, no speedometer.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty weird, this shifter. I guess my buddies when he cut in high school kind of looked the part, but his knob was more like here.
That's funny.
Not quite fast enough to catch bicycles yet.
No.
And the front tires don't grind nicely, or don't rub.
Okay.
Terrible for the ground.
Yeah, that would be terrible.
I think I have a little exhaust leak because there's like a whistle.
Yeah.
Probably just like what I was saying, I didn't weld the very top of the pipe. Oh god. It doesn't even look like so many in the can. No. Maybe like me. And now we're like the Honda guys are back there.
Yeah. What the hell was all that?
Okay, so I found the bolt. Just loop back. It's just the lower alternator bolt. Flux ace. Alright, I'm gonna have to find the nut for that and bolt her back up.
Saber-tooth long tigers, bitch.